Yes, yes. Welcome back to the Battle Guys podcast. I am your host, King Walker, and you see the title. That's where I'm going tonight, or this episode. Is Aries Spears a hater? If you're familiar with the show, of course, I'll lend my expertise on being a hater. Um, yeah, so if you haven't known, of course, Aries Spears has some things to say about Ice Cube. Ice Cube responded. Aries Spears responded again. I will play that, but that's not all I'm going to play. I have many videos this episode asking the question, the title of the show, is Aries Spears a hater? And it's a question because I have maybe like proof or footage, and I'll let you guys decide. Is Aries Spears a hater? But let's get to the Ice Cube thing first, because I'm pretty sure if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna show it to you now, because there's other things to get to we talk about Aries Spears. And also, I know you've seen the title, R.I.P. Malcolm Jamal Warner. I'll get to that later too. But first, let's get to Aries Spears versus Ice Cube. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Ice Cube's in the building. Yay. What's happening?
What's happening with you, man?
Hey, I want to ask you something, man. I saw a comedian speaking kind of bad about you, man.
Who is this?
Aries Spears.
Oh, that dude?
Yeah. He said nothing
Is he a comedian?
Yeah.
Because he ain't never made me laugh, so I don't know if he a comedian.
Did you hear what he said?
What'd he say?
He said it was nothing about you impresses him. From movies to rapping, nothing at all impresses him. And I'm like, wow, like what?
Ice Cube does nothing for me as a rapper and an actor. The song that makes me want to jump out of a window is Have a Good Day.
Today was a good day. Rolling down the street in my 6'4". Police didn't come bother us no more. You might as well have them say green eggs and ham. Sam, I am.
Suckers usually don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people that, they usually don't like me when they coming from that angle. That's cool, though. You know, everybody got their opinion, and they all stink. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's cool. You know, he entitled to his opinion. It's the feeling is mutual. You know, I don't think he on anybody's list of top 10.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad Ice Cube said something because Aries Spears says a lot to people that are not comedians. They usually don't say anything back. And Ice Cube is really seems like the person that wouldn't say anything back, he minds his own business. And I'm happy that Ice Cube said something back. But anyway, people get in the comments, people read the comments, and people tend to react to the comments. So Aries Spears, I'm assuming, read comments and he reacted to the Ice Cube response.
Yo, what up, it's your boy Aries Spears here. Listen, I want to have a conversation with y'all about a word that I think is so overly used and abused. Hate/hater. Because apparently I'm the poster child for the world's biggest hater. If you look up the word hate, it's my picture. When did we get to a point where unless your opinion, and last time I checked as human beings, we're all allowed to opinions. At what point does it get to where unless your opinion is favorable about a person or a thing and goes with the flow of everyone else, you're a hater? I don't understand that. Am I not allowed to have an opinion and voice it if it's not in the direction of everybody else? Recently, I was on Vlad TV and I did an interview and we were talking about hip hop and rappers, and Ice Cube came up. And I said, look, man, I'm not a fan of Ice Cube, musically or theatrically. I'm not a fan. And somebody sent me a clip where Ice Cube responded. He was on a radio show and the dude played him the snippet. And the first thing Ice Cube says is, well, most suckers don't like me. Then he goes on to say, I never heard of this dude. Then he finishes by saying, well, he's just not funny. Well, you can't have it both ways. If you don't know who I am, how do you know if I'm funny or not? So you can't have it both ways. And for the record, I respect Ice Cube, the man. I respect Ice Cube in terms of what he's brought to the game. He's one of the pioneers. So hats off to him for that. I just said I wasn't a fan of his artistry. I never attacked him as a man. I never attacked him in terms of his character. I said I wasn't a fan of his artistry. Why am I not allowed to feel that way? Why is that? And then secondly, it's always funny. People call me a hater because they love to highlight when I say I don't like something as though I don't have love for anything. Listen, I'm a fan of basketball. Just not a big LeBron fan. I respect him, but I'm not a LeBron fan. But I love Jordan. I love Magic. I love Bird. I love D Wade. So how come that never gets highlighted? When it comes to rap music, yes, I'm not a fan of Ice Cube. I love Jay-Z. I love Nas. I love Jadakiss. I love Snoop. How come that don't get highlighted? When it comes to boxing, I'm a huge boxing fan. I'm not a Floyd Mayweather fan, but I love Mike Tyson. I worshiped Ali. I love Roy Jones, who I know, and Roy's a fan of mine. So again, because I might not like something or someone, why is it hate instead of an opinion, a subjective opinion? Is that how moist we've become as a generation? That we can't not like something? That's absolutely fucking ridiculous.
It sounds like Aries Spears, you don't like young niggas. Because all the people you said you like is old. It sounds like you're stuck in your ways. You're closed minded. You just don't like LeBron. You don't. It sounds like you don't like young anything new. Is that hating? I'm asking the question. It's the title of the show. Is that hating? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not the biggest LeBron fan either, but I still watch the game. I don't shit on the whole NBA. Like, I like still watching the NBA. I might, and I like watching LeBron. It's just the comments, you know. Anyway, I'll get to that later because I'll get to the LeBron videos later when he hated. Let me get to Scroncho. Let me get to Scroncho. Scroncho even chimed in on Aries Spears.
Yeah.
You happen to hear this back and forth between Ice Cube and Aries Spears, man? What are your take on all of this, man?
Well, man, first of all, you gotta understand it's a difference between a prophet and an idiot. You see what I mean? Cat Williams is a prophet. Aries Spears is an idiot. You know what I mean? And you
Shout
gotta
out to
understand.
Forgotten Kings
You need
TV.
to understand this, bro. Aries Spears, excuse my language, but Aries Spears is a talented, gifted entertainer. But he's not a comedian, bro. You know, he's an entertainer. And just because you making people laugh don't mean you funny. See, funny, bro, let me tell you something about Aries Spears, man. He that's why his perspective is, whenever you going viral from throwing people under the bus more than you are for your jokes, man, you a clown. You depend on, like, how can I put this, homie? You're an entertainer, bro. You impersonate people, which is funny, but that's not you. And then you don't really do at your shows. You do crowd work. You fuck with people. You know what I mean? Humiliation is a form of funny, but it's not. It's not what you consider authentic comedy. You don't master the art. That's why you put a script in that nigga hand. He don't have nothing funny on film. Nobody could ever tell you what the fuck Eric said on film that was funny. He's a character, homie. Like I say, he's a gifted clown. You know, he don't have the spirit of funny. He gotta fuck with somebody, act like another nigga. We don't even know who he is. And the ironic part is he swept and down. He's from New York. But you've been in LA longer than you've been in New York. You came out here when you was 15 because you could act like another nigga, Eddie Murphy. You act like Eddie, look like Eddie, wanted to be Eddie. And that got you to Hollywood at 15, 16 years old. You know what I mean? Then you been out here. Then you start acting like LL Cool J. You know what I mean? Now you act like Denzel Washington. You got an opinion on everything. But where's the jokes, bro? You ain't got no jokes, bro. Let me tell you something. Aries couldn't fuck with me on stage on accident. I blow that nigga out the water because you know why? Here he is. Look, he act like the same. And every nigga he act like is over 50. He don't act like no young niggas. He act like he could do impersonation of about 9 niggas over 50. And that's how he made his living. But the nigga, man, that nigga's a clown. And he swept it down. He from New York. Look, homie, I fuck with New York. If you ain't funny in New York, you can't be funny nowhere. Aries Spears say he from New York, right? But the nigga been in LA 15. Oh, he came to LA when he was 15. He been in LA more than he been in New York. You know what I mean? And listen, you know what I love about New York? All them niggas got heart. Them niggas can fight. Them niggas is raw and they honest. That's what I love about them. Man, Aries can't fight. He been in LA. I didn't see that nigga out here over 6 years. Man, I didn't see him get his ass whooped over 5 times. And it's nothing wrong with getting your ass whooped because they never swung back. He getting slapped the shit out of. Man, and he's not a healthy dude, man. He need to take care of his health, man. I don't even want to act like I wouldn't dare touch Aries Spears because I wouldn't even fight him, bro, because he's not a healthy dude, man. He got chronic alcoholism. The nigga got a diabetic belly, so you know there's something wrong with his belly because it's big and hard. The nigga got some type of kidney issues. That's why his eyes look all fucked up. You know what I mean? Looking like he got all that darkness around his eyes. So he's not a healthy dude, bro. So me saying I'm gonna do something to the nigga, I would never do that because we already know what these niggas, them New York, niggas I know. Every nigga I caught a fade when we caught a fade. Every time I fight a nigga out that way, nigga, they press charges, say I snuck up on them. So I'm gonna leave all that alone. I'm not gonna never touch that man.
Scrunch on that gangster shit. Let me cut this nigga off. He's too gangster for me for the comedy. Well, yeah, Aries Spears did catch a beat down on camera, though. Right?
That motherfucker put hands on you, nigga, give you real black eyes. Come on, don't do that, nigga. And that's the truth, nigga. Trust me, nigga. You could trust me. I've had about enough of your shit. That's the truth, nigga. Shut the fuck up while I'm talking. Loudest niggas are the light-skinned niggas. Yeah. That wish they could be black. But that'll do that work, though. No, I know. Go ahead with your little let's all I'm not drunk, nigga. I know. I don't drink, nigga. I'm very clear-minded. Uh-huh. Which means I'll fuck you up even more because I'm drunk, nigga. Mm-hmm. But hold up. Oh!
Shout out to that nigga Aries Spears. I got the video of Corey Holcomb because apparently Corey Holcomb got mixed in with that because it was Corey Holcomb's show, and then Corey Holcomb went off on him. Is Aries Spears a hater?
Jack, met the man. You bitch ass nigga. What you gonna do when you see me? I know you looking for shit to run and tell your lawyers that you gave some money to try to motherfucking. What, you gonna hit the jackpot against us, motherfucker? You bitch ass nigga.
But anyway,
fucking Aries Spears.
Thank you.
Sue me for calling you a bitch ass nigga.
Here we go.
Motherfucker.
But we got the youngster in the house.
Yeah, so trying to divert that shit.
Because he wanted off his head.
You a bitch ass nigga when I see you too. And I ain't got to send text messages to tell you what I could do with my gangster niggas and all that stupid shit you said to me. What you gonna do when you see me? Because I'm gonna walk right up to you with that motherfucking text and say what you meant with this shit. So get ready. When you see me, you gonna have to explain that text. You got to explain the text about your gangster niggas is supposed to be coming my way, Aries.
Wow.
So show this to them white people. Did you tell your white lawyers that?
Teddy took my sandwich.
That you got motherfucking lawyers? Did you tell your lawyers? Oh, by the way, I threatened Corey with gangster shit. Yeah, I bet you didn't tell him that. Well, I was on the show, and I was just cracking jokes, and that other dude beat me up. That's what you told the white people? You sucker ass nigga. You fucking get into fights all over the nation. You think that shit, you think everybody don't know what you do, Aries? I can't wait to see your bitch ass at that airport. I can't wait. Corey Holcomb said it. Sue me, motherfucker. The fuck is you, motherfucker? I ain't scared of shit. Talk about, don't be talking about that shit. I'm talking about it. Now tell whoever, your Jewish friends, motherfucker, them ain't your friends. You pay them. If you didn't pay them, they wouldn't talk to you, motherfucker. That's how I go with lawyers.
Hey, something happened at the airport too. Back in the day when they met at the airport, something happened. Forgot. Is Aries Spears a hater? I'm asking you. I'm asking you guys. Was he hating on Cat Williams, or was he speaking facts?
And if you gonna sit up here and tell me Cat ain't never done drugs, have you seen all the mugshots, the arrests, when he showed up to shows late, if at all, fighting a 14-year-old kid? Come on, y'all. At what point do we take accountability?
He was a big 14-year-old.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. Shit. Cat's a big grown man, grown little man. So come on, man. I need to protect him at all costs. Come on, man. Turn the fucking volume down. It's a news cycle. And I'm going to tell you something. That's why I'm saying you can say that Illuminati shit all day. Kevin Hart makes people rich. So the powers that be, you think they going to stop that train because a nigga from Popeyes make a video? Come on, B. And yes, at one point in time, Cat was the dude. He was blowing up.
Yeah.
But he chose drugs. Take accountability, goddammit. And knock it off.
Well, Cat denies that.
Of course. What is he going to admit it? I've never done a drug in my life. Nigga, please. Nigga, please. And it's like, dude.
I don't know, man. Shit. Y'all be saying I'm a hater. This nigga got me beat. But I'm asking you guys, is Aries Spears a hater? He even said something about Martin. Let me get to the LeBron thing first. Let me get to LeBron. Is Aries Spears a hater? He hating on LeBron, wasn't he? He was hating on his son. Man.
Well, Bronny James has been drafted by the Lakers, 55th round. First father and son in the NBA ever and on the same team.
The Laker Nation, and I know a lot of Laker Nation isn't happy about this, but they deserve whatever they get. They deserve whatever they get. They are the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA.
Okay, how so?
I'm just like, well, the Dallas Cowboys was always branded America's team. Like, the Lakers are one of the most historic, adored franchises in the NBA.
What's the most valuable franchise in the NBA currently?
Yeah.
They won the most championships in the modern era.
But it just feels like during the LeBron era, so many bad decisions have been made. So many things that wouldn't have been done if Jerry Buss was alive. From his sons trying to run certain aspects of the team, which ran it into the ground, to LeBron having all this control, like to hiring that one year they got all the geezers to form like Voltron. There was just a bunch of old, used to be good players when they were in their prime. Just bad decision making.
Hey man, they're not like Buss.
No.
I think Aries Spears might be a hater. Even like he said in the video, Aries, man, you might be a hater, man. Might be more than that, but definitely a hater. And when I seen the Martin shit, I'm like, damn, nigga, how you hating on Martin? What Martin do to you? I got the video. Is Aries Spears a hater? Hating on Martin?
I said, and I've always said this, I love Martin in movies, dude. Like, his stand-up don't do it for me. At times it feels vulgar just to be vulgar and a little juvenile. The Martin Show, I know it's blasphemous because it was a staple in the black community. Didn't do it for me. Martin in movies pops like a... Dude, I could go all the way back to the beginning. I think his first movie, Do the Right Thing. When they was trying to boycott South. Boycott South, man, you crazy. Good little piece of this. Bilal, House Party.
House Party.
Black Knight, when the king said, I want to learn more about your people. And Martin said, you want to learn more about my people, you start moving the dog from the motherfucking table. And Roscoe Jenkins, when he said to Michael Clark Duncan, when he goes, I wouldn't let Hollywood and show business and fame raise your kids. And Martin said, well, I wouldn't let chitlins and cheese sticks raise yours. And when Michael Clark Duncan started to approach him, Martin went, what's up, Hope? Why are you approaching me? And Martin has some of the best reactionary, like Vince Vaughn. I love Vince Vaughn because Vince Vaughn, Jason Bateman, they not only know how to initiate the comedy, they know how to react to it. And their reactions to me are just as funny as their initiations. And Martin is one of the best reactors. Some of the he does in movies, and Roscoe Jenkins, when he's about to fight Monique, and she's getting out of the car, he go, girl, if you don't get your butterfinger eating ass back in the car. Dude, in this, when they showed the scene with Reggie killing the intruders, and he goes, chitty, chitty, bang, bang, motherfucker, my snacks is your snacks. I swear to God, I could watch Martin in movies all day.
But that's also because Martin, at the beginning of his career, when he had less lines, he stole every single scene.
He steals every, that's what I mean. He's a scene stealer, and he pops.
Nigga said he don't like the Martin show, though. That's a first, man. Shit, Aries might not like black people. That's what I heard. Sometimes it sound like that, don't it?
Listen, Bill Cosby, one of the things he said was, black men, pull your pants up. I can't stand when I'm in public and I see brothers with their ass out. It's such a ridiculous look. And first of all, if you know the history of
The
it.
history of it, that's the worst part.
Yeah.
Can you please educate people who might not know?
Yeah, in prison, when your pants were sagging, it was to signify that you were takeable. And the funny thing is, I do a joke. I'm gonna probably reference this a lot, but I do a joke about having a prostate exam. And one of the things I say in the joke early is, I know black men, we have a stigma about doctors and hospitals. Put your pride away and tuck away your ego and go get yourself checked out if you're a prostate zip code. Because I know there's some black men in here that would rather die than to endure the idea of a doctor's finger in your ass because you somehow confusing a health exam with homosexuality. And then when I finish the joke based on how I'm talking about a finger in my butt and blah, 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 I could feel the brothers in the crowd. And then I address the elephant in the room and I go, I could tell a lot of y'all wanted to laugh, but you fought it. And what I love about telling that joke is it shows me how homophobic the black community is. Black men, for the sake of even a joke, won't laugh because, man, fuck that, that's that gay shit. But then at the end of the joke, I go, white guys don't have a problem laughing at that because white boys play gay games with each other all the time. Tanner, Trevor, dude, Ethan Sleep, put your balls on his nose and take a picture. That shit is funny to white guys. The irony is, y'all sagging your pants, but if you knew the history with all your homophobia, you pull your fucking pants up. I'm not a fan of when, and I love my beautiful black women, the bonnets in public.
It's every airplane you take.
The pajamas. It's just like, and to me, I go, it comes off mammyish, slavish. I don't like that look. Fix your fucking wig before you leave the crib or put a hat on. And I know Monique caught flack for that. And one of the things that I'll read in the comments, why y'all give a fuck about what white folk think? Who cares how I look? Why are you impressed by what white folk think? It's like, it ain't got nothing to do with white people's opinions. Have an opinion about yourself.
It's personal pride.
Once upon a time ago, in the era where, during the Tulsa, Oklahoma City massacre, black people used to be dressed to the nines on a Tuesday. Now, I'm not saying we got to do that, but what I'm saying is there was a certain sense of pride before you left your house.
Yes.
And now this attitude that you're going to throw a bonnet on and some house shoes and some pajama pants.
Some pajama pants and a sports bra with everything hanging.
It looks ridiculous.
Why?
And just to show you that I'm not completely trying to beat up on my own, maybe the comparison to that is white girls with Ugg boots. That seems to be their trademark, Ugg boots. And they show up to the airport in the Ugg boots. But I'm still going, it's boots.
It's footwear.
Covered. It's not
Slippers
pajamas.
are for your house.
Yeah.
That's why they call them house shoes.
But
Yeah, man. I mean, what y'all think? Aries Spears don't fuck with black people. I'm assuming. I agree with Bonnet thing, but there's other things that he says or whatever. Shit, the nigga don't even like Superman.
I need Superman to look like Christopher Reeves with Henry Cavill's physique. And this dude was
neither of those.
Dudes. Christopher Reeves embodied Superman. He embodied him in terms of the look, the physique. Henry Cavill had him beat. He had him beat.
100%.
But the face, the slicked back hair, the little S in the front, the jawline, the blue eyes, man, that's Christopher Reeves, man.
Okay, but this movie was made for today, and people dress a little differently now. So his hair was.
That's why they gave him the boy band haircut.
Yeah, and it fit the part. It fit the.
Yeah, that nigga Aries might be a hater, y'all. What y'all think? What do y'all think? Aries Spears a hater? I thought I had that. Oh, I do got it. All right, guys, let me get on up out of here. Well, I'm out of here. R.I.P. Malcolm Jamal Warner. I want to say I got his last video. Let's see if this is correct.
What's good? Yes, I got the flower in my hair. Today's my daughter's birthday. She put the flower there, so I'm rocking it. What? It's a beautiful day here in Atlanta. I just wanted to shout out and just spread some love and some good cheer. And you know, life is out here lifing, right? For me and for everybody else. But just wanted to remind you, as I remind myself, that no matter what's going on, there's always a reason to smile. Like if you just take a minute to stop and take stock, I guarantee you can find at least one reason to smile. And if for some reason you can't find a reason to smile, then that's probably the best time to be the reason for somebody else to smile. So, find a smile for yourself and be a reason for someone else to smile. That's all I got. Listen to love because it's been a minute. Peace and love, and I'll be back soon.
So I said R.P. Malcolm Jamal Warner, a.k.a. Theo. Greatest black sitcom of all time, hands down. No disputes. And that's how we're going to end this show. I have some more for you next week. Well, not next week. You know, this is at 24 hours. I have some more for you tomorrow. Bad guys out. Make sure you subscribe. Like and subscribe.